Hi, my name is Darcy Naras from Naras and Associates from Remax Kelowna, and today we're going to talk about the real estate market stats for April 2025. Well, I think spring has officially arrived, and I think the spring market is right behind it. A couple things that happened in April. We saw the Bank of Canada keep the key interest rate steady at 2.75%, and we also saw the outcome of the federal election. We have the Liberal Party in a minority back in government, and we have a couple key housing policies that we want to watch for. One main thing is the fact that they are looking to eliminate GST on new home purchases for first-time home buyers up to $1 million, which can save buyers up to $50,000 on their purchase. This is amazing. We're just watching for the policy and the outline and the direction and the timeline for this to come out. So optimistically waiting on that. And of course, while we wait, we think that the market is coming a little more stabilized. But of course, buyers still, even though they're optimistic, they still have to watch out for affordability, interest rates still, and of course, inventory. So why don't we take a look at the condo market first. We saw approximately 99 condos sell in April, and that's down slightly year over year, but it's actually up 8% over last month. And again, we're seeing a little bit of a confidence boost, I think, here. And the inventory, the listings for the condos, we saw 903 active listings in April, and that's about a 25% increase over last April. We're also seeing that because we're seeing a lot more of the new developments that were built or sold 2, 3, 4 years ago actually completing. And I think we're just seeing that run off of the new product now coming on the market. Average sale price is $492,517, and that's down about 4% year over year, but awesome, it's up 11% over last month. I think this is again, it's going to be a category of product that we're going to see first-time home buyers and investors start to take a look at again. However, the inventory is allowing them a little bit more leverage over the sellers, but I think we're going to see more people looking at that back again with the interest rates at a little bit lower than they were last year and a little bit more favorable because of that product price point. Townhomes. Well, we saw about 61 sell in April, and that's slightly lower than last April, but still 10% up from last month, which is great. We saw the inventory for the listings rise to 449, and that's about a 16% increase over year over year. And again, I think what's happening is still people are still downsizing, upsizing, but some people might be going to the condos, and hopefully that'll fill the gap when they sell the townhouse to the condos. Average sale price, $691,894, and that is down 4% over last year, but it's also down 8% over last month. Again, I still think that's a major product category that's going to be successful this year because people can move down and move up, but I still think that everyone that's selling to move into a new product is still price sensitive. So just make sure that you keep your pricing sharp to the market and you'll do just fine. Single family homes. Single family home sales reached about 209 in April, and that's up 3% over last year and 31% over last month. This is the time we're going to see more homes come on the market, late April into May, and that's because you can get the landscaping up to par. Because we had a great weather spring conditions, I think we saw them come on a bit earlier. So I'm looking to see the outcome into May. Inventory, we saw people got their homes ready. We saw 1,684 active listings, and that's about a 6% bump year over year and month over month. So again, we're just seeing them come on the market because the weather's allowed us to. I think though that even though buyers have choice because we're seeing more and more come on, of course it's a spring market. So again, strategy here is make sure you price your home right and you get your home presented into the market properly with the right agent. What does this all mean? Well, I think that we are starting to see a little bit more confidence in the market, which will bring the buyers more in line. And I think the sellers are also getting more in line as well as we move out way past the COVID era market. So we're starting to see both buyers and sellers starting to understand the market equally. So I think we're going to see a little bit more confidence. However, we're going to see the inventory climb because people are now still coming into the spring market. So I still think that we're going to see people step back in to buy. They do have more selection. So the sellers, just to make sure that they need to be competitive so they don't just sit there and have the home listed instead of actually having the success of selling that home. Buyers, you have that time to look. You have that inventory. You're waiting for that policy for the GST to give you a broader kind of inventory range to look at. So you have the inventory to look at, but I would suggest not waiting too long, because what happens is you're going to be looking too long and you're going to be looking in your rearview mirror, because some of the homes that you did like, that you thought that might actually adjust more, are going to sell and your selection is going to change. You got to remember, when you're buying a home and it's long term, that little bit of a price difference won't make a huge difference if you can get into your home, make it your home, and start paying off your mortgage instead of still paying rent. So if you're looking to buy or sell in the Okanagan, please call Nyros and Associates at 250-258